You're watching Cnbc Squawk on the Street. Live from the financial capital of the world, the opening bell is ringing. It is time for everyone to weigh in here. Let's see who's ringing the opening bell. The big board, Colgate-Palmolive Company, celebrating its 200th anniversary. That explains why they were handing out tubes of toothpaste at the door this morning.
And you thought it was a hygiene issue.
Yeah, and at the NASDAQ, Access Integrated Technologies, ticker AIXD, celebrating its switch from the Amex to the NASDAQ.
And on that note, our market reporters are standing by. Let's start with Bob Pisani here at the New York Stock Exchange. Bob?
You know, Aaron, we've had a pretty good week so far. A couple of problems yesterday notwithstanding. S&P's up about 2% on the week. Semis, utilities, energy stocks are strong. And those industrial stocks I've been talking about all week are strong. United Technologies, Cooper hitting new highs yesterday. Here's 3M. It's going to open at a new high, 83 to 84. Went out at $82.60. They lifted their top and their bottom line estimates for 2006. It's roughly in line with the analyst estimates right now. Ingersoll Rand, another big machinery company, another big industrial company, tools and machinery. They beat the estimates as well. The top line grew 10%. The bottom line grew 13%. It was a terrific report. They also guided higher than analyst estimates for the year. We're waiting for that to open, but it will also probably open at a historic high. Ford, well, the good news on Ford, it's right around the corner here on Post 8. They were expected to make a profit. They made a profit, but it's down about 1% here. The problem is they posted a $2.5 billion restructuring charge. Their North American operations are still losing money. That's a big problem for them. We're going to have the CFO, Don LeClaire, on at 11:10 a.m. Eastern time, so don't go away for that. You know how well the oil service stocks are doing. Schlumberger, Halliburton essentially are at historic highs here. They did get their earnings out report yesterday. Pricing for services are strong. Oil services are strong. Both of them beat the estimates overall, and both Baker Hughes and Schlumberger announced buyback. Schlumberger opening flat here at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's go over to Bertha. She's standing by at the NASDAQ where Google, Bertha, is helping lift all the tech stocks.
Yeah, Google anything but flat. Google is back in the good graces of Wall Street after what could be described as a funky quarter last quarter. Right now up 8.3% at 449. That's helping to boost the NASDAQ over 7 points. And take a look at the chart. It is right back where it was before it had what could be termed kind of a disastrous quarterly report back at the end of January. This morning, Merrill Lynch upgrading the stock after the company posted a 60% increase in net profit. But that surge in Google is a big problem for its competitors, and the Wall Street Journal is reporting that eBay, Yahoo, and Microsoft are putting their heads together to see just what they can do to solve this problem of Google's continuing surge and its market share increases. But take a look at Dell this morning. It's down nearly 4%. Very interesting call from Citigroup, downgrading all the way from a buy to a sell. The analyst there sees margin compression happening. They say Dell no longer has that pricing advantage, and they think it's going to be bad news. Right now, let's check in with Sharon Epperson. Always good news from her, even from the oil patch.
That's right, Bertha. Well, we are having a little bit of pullback here, but some very good news from the oil patch for the month of April so far. Taking a look at a one-month chart, you can see that we were down around $60 about a month ago if you look at a one-month chart of crude, and now you can see over $73, opening at a new record today for a front-month contract at $73.50. A little bit of a pullback today, but still the same issues are in play. Iran still a major issue. Russia coming out saying that even if the U.S., France, and Britain want sanctions against Iran, they need to have proof of a buildup in the nuclear program that it's not peaceful before they would issue sanctions. OPEC meeting, some of the ministers meeting in Doha over the weekend. One of the oil ministers, several actually, saying that there's really nothing that OPEC can do with these higher prices. Now over to Rick Santelli, who's standing by the CBOT. Rick?
Thanks, Sharon. Well, interest rates have slipped, prices that is, towards the lows of the session, but that hasn't pushed rates. That might have pushed the 10-year under 5% is slacking off a bit. European interest rates have leveled off due to some drops in yield, rise in prices through their option expiration cycle.
Bull, Bob O'Brien back at Global HQ. Aaron and I are here at the exchange. And Aaron, this is shaping up as a pretty good morning. The Dow's up another 55 with 11,400. Up volume, outnumbering down volume by 4-1. Very strong underlying technicals here.
That's right. And we're looking at the Dow right now, 54 points, 11,396. The record mark that we're watching is 11,722. So I would bet we don't get there today, but nonetheless, we're creeping up on it. But you know, the NASDAQ mark is only at 2367. I know that's pretty far off the 5,000, as you point out.
Yeah, like less than half.
That's
but,
right.
Well, what are you going to do? I mean, it's up almost 5 points today. Among the issues, I see retailers doing very well. The oil index is doing very well.
That's right.
And that must mean oil services is also doing pretty well. So.
And earnings so far, I just got the numbers from Thomson all the way through this morning, up 11.3%, which is more than people had been expecting. So some optimistic news there as well.
So we're off to a good start here. Up next, the Favor Report, plus our interview with the CEO of PetroHawk Energy, the company announcing a big deal on oil and gas today. And later, on Market Face Off, you're watching Squawk on the Street here on CNBC.